Hi, everybody. It's Dr. Thompson, and welcome to week 2 of Counseling Ethics and Professional Development. We had a great week 1. I think everybody seems to understand what we're trying to accomplish in the class, and everybody did a great job. So we're quickly on to week 2 here, and I want to talk to you a little bit about what's happening in week 2 so that you'll have a sense of it as you approach your assignments. First of all, let's keep in mind that ethics is not just about obeying sort of professional rules. In many instances, it's also a matter of law. And let me explain what I mean by that. Uh, I am a psychologist licensed in several states, including, for example, the state of Delaware. And when I renew my license each year, I have to go through the rules and the regulations from the Psychology Licensing Board and read up on those. And interestingly, it turns out that a lot of the rules and regulations of the Delaware Psychology Board and many other professional boards, by the way, is based almost word for word on the American Psychological Association ethical standards and guidelines. And you'll find a similar thing happens for other professional boards. So if I violate an ethical, standard per the APA, it's possible that I'm also violating the law or one of the rules and regulations of the licensing board. So ethical practice is, as I said last week, good clinical practice. It's also lawful practice. So in this regard, what you're going to be doing this week is going to a professional regulation or professional licensing site on the internet and looking up the names of people who have had ethical violations. Because ethical violations for people that are licensed are a matter of public record. They're not a protected, private, or personal matter. They are public. So if you are found to be in violation, your name is going to be posted and people will be able to read what you did. And so I think it's really helpful for you to go in and read about what happened in a few different instances and be able to write a little bit about what happened, what's the sort of facts of the case. And also you're going to respond to a few questions about, how would you practice in order to avoid that kind of ethical problem. So you should find it very interesting, especially if you don't have any experience in, looking at licensing regulations and board information and what's happened to, a certain subset of people. Now, next in our week 2 assignment, you're going to be interviewing a mental health professional of your choice in regard to ethical issues. For example, you will be asking them some of their thoughts and ideas about the importance of professional ethics, changes they would like to see in their code of ethics for their profession, and why do they think ethics are helpful when working with clients. Now, if they're willing to discuss it with you, they'll also talk a little bit about, an ethical dilemma or issue they may have faced during their practice. And of course, all of this is based on their comfort level, and you'll have to just, get a sense of that and act accordingly. But you'll be writing up careful notes about it. If you can, it's a good thing to record it. You'll have more complete information to write about. You do not need to copy and paste any transcripts or anything like that into your assignment. You're just going to be writing a summary of it. So you'll have some statements to respond to as a part of this assignment. Anyway, by the time you're done with this week, after you do these assignments, you're going to know even more about ethics. So you're going to have just a little bit of an experiential feel for ethical practice in mental health professionals and what happens when there are ethical violations. So anyway, I hope you have a tremendous week. My best to you.